Hey y'all, it's K Divine. Something just hit my spirit, so I just had to come on here real quick and do another video. If you came in contact with this video, put in the comments whether you have prayed for discernment or not. If you already have strong discernment, God bless you. But for those of you that are struggling with deciding on what your next move is, and like, can you trust the people in your life, or is this job right for me, is this right for me, should I be doing this? If you're questioning a lot of things in your life right now, what I need you to do is pray and ask the Most High for discernment. But when you ask him for discernment, you also need to pray for the wisdom and the ability to hold on to that truth, the strength to hold on to that truth when he gives you the gift of discernment. You already have it in you, but you need to ask him to be able to handle it. Because we all have intuition. We all have those gut feelings. Like, your body will tell you time and time again when you shouldn't be doing something. And we're human, and a lot of times we like to try to brush things off and, try to act like, oh no, it's just, I have butterflies. If you have butterflies around someone, that's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. When I say ask him for the strength to handle the truth, the problem with discernment is that it reveals everything that's hidden, and it tells the truth. And sometimes when you're not ready to hear the truth, you tend to try to reject it. And that's when you get in trouble. You can't ask for discernment and then be mad about what comes out, because what ends up happening is that you ask for discernment, and then you say, okay, God, please reveal to me who is not meant for me. And then your friends start acting funny towards you. You pray for discernment, and then all of a sudden your family start talking to you real crazy. You pray for discernment, and all of a sudden stuff starts happening. Things start, chaos is ensuing in your life, and you're like, what the hell is going on? When you're being attacked spiritually, financially, emotionally, mentally, sometimes you don't recognize it. It doesn't register because you give people way too much grace. You give people a level of grace that they oftentimes aren't willing or never give to you. And you want to see the best and the good in everyone. Because I can honestly say, for me personally, in my former job, my last employer, the reason why it took me so long to see the truth in that, like, I knew the truth, I just didn't want to accept it. I always knew that my boss never really liked me. I always thought that maybe over time it would get better, or like maybe over time I could convince him that, like, like, I'm really a good person. And it's like, that's not the problem here. The problem is not that you need to prove yourself to people. The truth is that some people just don't like you because they're jealous of you. They hate the light that you carry. They don't like how you get attention. Some of these people are just, they're just hateful, and they just need to find somebody that they feel like is an easy target, someone that they can manipulate and mess with. And it's funny to them and entertainment to them. And I mean, those people are going to end up destroying themselves in the end. But you got to understand, when you ask for discernment, you are going to be shown some things that you were not prepared to see. And when you are not prepared to see them, it can be gut wrenching. It can be like, it can feel like you got hit by a train it's very overwhelming in the beginning when you really begin to discern what's really happening, because the thing about manipulators is that they thrive on keeping the truth hidden. They thrive on making sure that you don't know what's really going on. They thrive on it. Excuse me. That's how they keep their systems in place. That's how they keep themselves in power. For a lot of y'all at them jobs, the only reason why them people in the manager positions and the higher ups, a lot of times the only reason why those people are in those positions is because of the popularity contest, the politics of the game. That's because that's the systems that they created in those arenas to keep the people that they like in those powerful positions. This is why, like, you could probably, most of y'all are probably like some of the smartest people that are walking on this planet, and you could run circles around your managers, run circles around your VPs, and probably some of the CEOs. Like, y'all are meant to be CEOs in the making. Like, you are meant to have your own businesses and things of that nature, and then people see that in you. They know that you are meant for more. They know that you were designed to prosper, and those people hate that about you, and they see your potential, and they don't want you to tap into that potential, because they know that if you tap into that potential and you become the thing that they know that you can become, that now they got to look at themselves and ask themselves, why can't they be like you? And some of those people, like, they like having that power dynamic. They like seeing you beneath them, quote unquote, because you're never really beneath them. People be making that shit up. That's why. Just a sidebar for a second. I truly hate it in corporate America. Well, not even just corporate America, just jobs in general. I don't care what company you work for. I really hate it that people with these titles really feel some type of way. Like, they really feel like they better than you because they have a manager position, because they're the VP of a department. It's like, okay, you make more money than me. Okay. But outside of here, who are you to me? Nobody. Because that's the thing I don't understand. Because it's like, I always said that, like, at least in my last job, like, so when I stop working here, what does that mean? You still gonna feel like you're above me somehow? Oh, well, I'm a director. Okay. Well, I'm the team lead. I'm the manager. I'm above you in this job position. Yes, you're above me, but in life, no. No, in life, no. You're not above me. We are two humans. We At the end of the day, your manager, your VP, the CEO, I don't care who it is, that person, I don't care how much money they have, they're still, to the core, they bleed the same blood as you. Them folks ain't no better than you. No, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how broke you are right now. You could have absolutely nothing right now. That does not make a single soul on this planet better than you. Period. And don't let nobody ever make you try to feel like you ain't shit simply because they got more money, because they have a higher position in a company than you. Fuck them people. Fuck them people. Fuck them. Okay? And I mean that with my whole heart. Okay? But back to my topic though, real quick. I'm gonna wrap it up in just a minute. Like, you gotta understand, when you pray for discernment, you are going to see some things that you were not prepared to see. Y'all remember they was talking about, like, the demon face syndrome and shit? Y'all might start seeing some of that shit. And that is real. Okay? I remember when I saw the demon come out of my boss, I was like, oh my God. I was like, that man is a demon. This is the shit in my last video I was telling you about. The reason why people start calling you crazy because you start saying shit like that. Like, that person's got a demon on them. That person is demonic. Which is so crazy because so many of these people are religious. So many of these people be sitting up in the front pew at their church every Sunday. But the minute that you start talking about people got demons on them, they're like, oh, that person's crazy. How so? These people believe in a spirit. They believe in a heaven and hell, but somehow can't fathom that the little old grandma over there, that she's demonic, because, oh, well, she's just a sweet old lady. No, the fuck she's not. Like, oh, well, he's never done anything to me. She's never done anything to me. Blah, 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 blah. No. There's a lot of people out here. Listen, all of the in the, I don't know, the last what, 15 years in Disney, all of the villains, they wasn't painting them as evil and dark. They were all normal people. Hans was a cute young man that ended up being dark as hell in the end and Frozen. Abuela from Encanto, the villain of the story. Like, it doesn't matter. Some of the people who are portrayed in society as the nicest people in the world be the ones that have some of the darkest secrets. And I'm gonna tell you this from experience. Like, I grew up with a person like that, and like to this day there are still people who believe that he is such a great person. They think that he's just so kind and so loving, and they're just like, oh my god, he's so amazing. And it's like, that man is evil. You will be surprised the things that he does behind closed doors. You will be surprised the things he does behind closed doors. I can't tell you how many lawsuits my mom's ex-husband has because he basically stole money from people, making them believe that he was borrowing it so that he can go and, do some scam type shit. And then what happens after that? Them people never get their money back. Them folks never get their money back. Ever. He's got lawsuits. Lawsuits. Okay? So this is why I'm saying, when you pray for discernment, you need to pray for the strength to recognize and trust the things that you are being shown. Because if you don't, you are going to run away from the truth. And you are going to continue to be in toxic and negative cycles that you don't want to be in. You're going to continue to put your energy into people who you have no business being around. People who don't really like you. People who are setting you up. People who talk negatively about you behind your back. People who secretly are just trying to use you for whatever, And you want to see the good in everybody. I get that. But some people on this earth, really, they not meant to have no good intentions for you. They meant to try to snake you. Because that's just some of these people are soulless. These are empty vessels. And the devil loves to use empty vessels. He can get to you. I don't know if y'all have seen the K-pop Demon Hunters, but that is a great movie to watch if you haven't. It is on Netflix. Just the symbolism of it all. Like, the girl group is meant to keep basically they're to keep the vibration high and to keep the demonic realm, the demon realm, from devouring souls with their music. And the demons came up with a boy group that was supposed to help bring in souls. And even y'all listen to that song, they little soda pop song. They talk about how you feed me. Yeah, that's what the devil does. That's what the enemy does. The enemy is looking for people to devour. That's why some people love to fuck with you, because they love that energy you give them and they're addicted to it. Have you ever noticed that with some people? This is what I'm talking about. Use your discernment, because some people really come around you just to piss you off. You know them people, like them bullies that like to come around you to try to like get you to react negatively to some bullshit just for no reason. You know, that one coworker that always got something negative to say. Every time you make a mistake, they're like, well, you saw you didn't do this. You missed this. You be like, damn, bitch, okay. Or your mom, for instance, for some of y'all that got them narcissistic moms. Every single time, like, it's nothing that you do satisfies them at all. Never. You get a college degree and they're just like, good job. My mom took my college degree. Okay. She has my degree at her house and gave me a copy of mine because to her, it was her achievement. She did that, not me. I want my shit back. I'm gonna get it back one of these days. Or they only like you when you're doing something that makes them look good. But everything else, they can't stand. You know? It's like that. You'll start to notice these patterns in people. You'll start to see people's real intentions. You'll start to question things more, and you need to have the strength in order to question those things and accept what's being shown to you, because if you don't, you are going to continue to hurt your own feelings, because once it's revealed to you, you choosing to go back is on you. It's not on the person who's hurting you. It's on you. Once you see someone's patterns and you see the type of person that they are, you either need to accept that you are never going to have a real relationship with that person and you're staying around them just to stay around them. That's on you. Or you need to cut off communication or love them from a distance, or whatever the case, whatever it is you need to do. But once you really see people for who they are, if you refuse to accept them for who they are showing you that they are, you are going to hurt your own feelings. You are breaking your own heart at that point. They fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You told me that you were this person and I saw that you weren't, and if I continue to fuck with you, that's me hurting my own feelings. You can't change people. So when you pray for this discernment, please, and I beg of you, please beg and plead for the strength to accept the truth that you see, because the truth hurts. What they say, the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off, because it will. The truth will piss you off. It's going to hurt. It's going to make you scream. Some of y'all are going to cry. Some of you are going to want to yell. Some of y'all are going to want to get violent, because some of the truths that are going to be revealed to you are going to make you want to punch walls. Like, you're going to want to, I'm like holes everywhere in the walls. I almost broke my hand punching a fucking wall, and I'm not that strong. Oh, I was so angry when I started to find out the real shit that was going on in my life. And this is why I'm saying, when people will start trying to call you crazy, because when you start unraveling the illusions make everyone else around you comfortable. And they don't want to wake up to it, because if they have to wake up to it, you know what that means? That means that they have to come to terms with how they lie to themselves every day, and they're not ready for that. A lot of people tell themselves lies every day to make themselves comfortable. You know how many alcoholics out there tell themselves that they're not alcoholics because it makes them feel better? Like, well, I don't have a drinking problem. Well, I don't have to drink when I first wake up. I at least wait until 2 p.m. to start drinking. That doesn't not make you an alcoholic if you're drinking to blackout every night. Just because you don't start drinking until happy hour doesn't mean that you're not an alcoholic. Well, I don't have a drug problem. I only smoke crack on the weekends. What? But really, they smoke crack every day. It's just like people who binge eat. Like, y'all go watch My 600-Pound Life. Y'all go see how those people will they always all say the same things. The ones that are in denial, they'll literally go and say, like, well, I don't really eat that much, and well, I don't start eating until afternoon. I don't eat breakfast. But you just saw the episode of them and how they was begging they partner, they mama, whoever it is that cooks breakfast for them, how they the first thing they said when the show started was, as soon as I wake up, I'm starving. Well, I don't really eat breakfast, and oh, well, I only eat like maybe 2 eggs and maybe a slice of toast, and well, then I don't really eat again until dinner. And it's like, bitch, we just saw you eat all day. What the fuck are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Comfortable lies, these illusions that these people tell themselves. And the minute that you start seeing your truth, they can't handle that, because you recognizing your truth, they feel like they can't, they will have to start recognizing their own truths, and they can't keep up with that. That's why some of your friends are going to naturally fall off, because they're like, oh, this person's too woke for me. I'd rather sit here and lie to myself all day. I'd rather sit at my pity party all day. They can't hang with you. Go watch my video about they can't hang with the big dog, and I mean that. Excuse me. Like, that shit is real. But when you ask for discernment, you really gonna have to ask for the strength to accept this truth, because the truth is going to set you free. It's gonna feel very light in the end. Once you get over the hurt and the pain, once that starts, those wounds start to heal, it's gonna feel lighter, because it's just like, well, at least now I know. And then you'll stop seeing those people as, bad people, and you just start seeing them as broken people, people who need to be healed, people who need to work on themselves, people who just don't want to see the truth. And that's just what it's going to come down to. So when you pray for discernment, pray for the strength to accept the truth so that you can move on. I love y'all. If you want to donate to my channel, you can either buy me a coffee or you can send a donation to my Cash Apps. You can either send it to KCJD1196 or you can send it to KDivine222. All of those are in my description. I don't know if I should start even put them in the description below. They're on my page. If you want to book any sessions with me, I do $20 tarot readings. I do $30 30-minute coaching sessions. If you want to talk about being gang stalked, or if you're going through betrayal, or whatever is happening in your spiritual awakening that you're struggling with, you can absolutely book a session with me. Send me an email, ask me for my schedule. $30 30-minute sessions, $60 60-minute sessions. We can do it over Google Meet, or we can do it over the phone. I'm actually open to that now that my cell phone is on. I will absolutely call. I'll have you send the money through Cash App now that those are up and running. And once the payment is through, we can start our session and we can go about our business. So y'all let me know what y'all want. I'm here. My email is in my description as well. If you just want to talk and vent, like I said, just book a 30-minute session. If you just want to talk about it with me real quick, go ahead. Send me an email. I'll let y'all know when I'm available and when I can do it. Right now my calendar is open. I might have some stuff coming up soon. We'll see how things go this week. And but I'll definitely always let y'all know. I'm always going to prioritize you guys. So if you want to talk, let me know. $20 tarot readings. I'll do them for about 15 minutes. $30 30-minute sessions, $60 1-hour sessions. It's just $1 a minute. And yeah, we'll go from there. Send me an email. Let me know if you want to talk. But I love you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. It's your girl, K Divine. Bye.